Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the 1988 comedy classic that I will always adore, a movie that is straight out of my childhood for no doubt about it, and a movie that I think a lot of people my age just absolutely adore for very, very good reasons. This movie is such a unique entry in film history. I mean, it's the first movie that I ever saw that had the really seamless inclusion of real life actors as well as anime characters. I mean, there's Pete's Dragon. I'm not sure exactly if that came out before or after this, but this movie to me felt much more real than any I'd ever seen before, and a lot more dynamic. I mean, the way in which the characters interacted with the cartoons, I thought was just done expertly. The technical prowess that made this movie possible is just absolutely stunning. I think that the movie also completely does a great job of relying on the human actors, especially Bob Hoskins, who just knocks it out of the park. I think he does a great job in this movie. It's very, very interesting because this is definitely a family film, but it's funny because the lead actor is very, very ornery, and he's not really, at the end of the day, there's a lot of parts of him that don't seem all that likable. He's not very pleasant. He doesn't seem to enjoy being around Roger for a large portion of the film. He doesn't seem to enjoy the idea of interacting with these cartoons, which is something as a viewer, as a kid, I was always like, man, I would love to be interacting with cartoons. I mean, come on, they're cartoons. But I mean, as an adult, you watch it, and it makes absolute sense. And I think that that's an integral part of the success of this film, is that it really feels like adults and children can care about it, largely due to that reason alone, which I think is really, really awesome. I enjoy this movie all around. I think it's just a fantastic film. I will say that I feel like one of the major weaknesses is, personally, I don't care for Jessica Rabbit. Never have. I find her to be very uninteresting. She's just this complete sex pot character, and I do enjoy the relationship that she has with Roger. I think that that's good, and the fact that you can really tell that she actually does legitimately love him, and vice versa. But I don't ever find it when she's on screen to be all that interesting. I mean, Roger, of course, is Roger. Who doesn't love Roger Rabbit? I mean, he's this rascally rabbit, and there's the character that it's just such a joy to watch, especially as a child. I mean, there's a reason why the movie is called Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I mean, obviously it makes a lot more sense because of the plot of the film, but they also want to have the name Roger Rabbit in there because he's the end all be all really for this film as far as the kids are concerned. I love that Christopher Lloyd plays Judge Doom in this movie. He's a very, very, very committed villain. He's quite dastardly, and again, this is another example of an 80s movie having a villain that you would never see in this day and age, because he really is frightening, especially at the end when the way that he actually is revealed, and the way he speaks, and the histrionics. It can be quite frightening, but you know, when I was a kid, that wasn't anything that was all that untoward. I was pretty used to scary stuff, so it never really bothered me. One of the things that blows me away in this movie to this day, and I think something that I feel like will never happen again, is the level of just basically the community of cartoon characters that they were able to incorporate into this film. The fact that you have Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse on screen together, and Daffy and Donald Duck and Betty Boop, and all these, there's so many cartoon characters that all come into one in this film. It just blows me away that they were able to accomplish that feat of getting all these companies to allow them to use these characters. I think that's just mind-bogglingly impressive, and something that, again, I find very dubious that you'd ever see it again. I mean, the closest I think that's ever come since is in Wreck-It Ralph, but even in that, like, you know, Mario is barely in it, Sonic's barely. I mean, yeah, they have characters from different companies, but a lot of the real heavyweights aren't there, whereas this, you know, you don't get much bigger than Mickey Mouse or Bugs Bunny, and I think it's just so rad that they were able to bring all of them in. I will say there is one scene in this movie that absolutely breaks my heart. When I was a kid, it used to actually make me cry, even though I love the movie so much, and even now it just makes me feel so sad. And it's when Judge Doom kills the pair of shoes by dipping them in the gunk. And when that pair of shoe you can really, or the shoe I should say actually, when that shoe, you can really see like the abject fear that he knows that he's about to get destroyed, and as he's doing his best to try to, you know, curl up so he does, and then he just gets complete. I mean, that is just so heartbreaking. If you've seen the movie, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's just such a sad moment. Maybe I know I was a pretty sensitive kid, so maybe I'm in the minority of people that really were devastated by that. But it just killed me when I was a kid. And I also think it is a testament to the way that films are made differently today than they were then, because I don't really see something that horrible really taking place. I mean, you have some pretty sad scenes in kids' movies still, but nothing like that, I don't think. So those are my thoughts on Who Framed Roger Rabbit, a movie that I think is a classic for a reason, a movie I find infinitely rewatchable and just a whole lot of fun. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you're a fan, whatever, please hit that like button, hit that share button, because it's much more likely that other people come and check out this video, which is something I absolutely love, because I love talking films with people. And speaking of which, if you're new here, you just haven't done it yet, please hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. It'll let you know when I put out a new video. You can come and let me know what you think. Other than that, have yourself a good day.